June 2020, Dover, Delaware. So we're not where we were supposed to be at this time of the year. The plan was to leave the Finger Lake region and go up to Watertown, New York, followed by New Hampshire, and then Vermont, and then Maryland. But as has been the story this year as a result of COVID, all of those parks called and canceled our reservations. And again, we were very fortunate in our last-minute scramble to find someplace to go. We were able to make reservations at Dover Air Force Base in Delaware, and then followed up with Norfolk, Virginia. Although the famcamp at Dover Air Force Base did need some facility upgrades, it was still a good park to park our rig at. As expected, most everything was closed. But the park and the park trails were open for hiking. We spent a week here, and during that time, we hiked several trails. The hiking trails in this area were nice, but after our hikes in the Big Bend and the Finger Lakes, these trails just didn't have the same impact. We did eventually find a restaurant that was open and had outdoor seating available on the docks. So Janet and I got to celebrate our anniversary with dinner on a dock overlooking Delaware Bay. After a week in Delaware, we were on our way to Norfolk, Virginia. The drive to Virginia took us along the Delaware River, and then, once we hit the Atlantic coast, we headed south. Most of the drive was simple. But crossing across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and then the Chesapeake Bay tunnels was a bit unnerving. They felt a little tight for my big bus. The RV park we stayed at was tucked away in the woods. It was really pretty and close to a lot of different hiking trails. Just like in Delaware, most everything was closed, so we limited ourselves to hiking along the wide open and nearly empty hiking trails. Janet and I have both really enjoyed all the hiking and walking we've done this year. We've both gotten into much better shape, and we're both healthier as a result of it. And with the state of COVID being what it is, neither one of us would really go to any place with crowds, even if it were available. We were enjoying our stay here and all the hiking in the local area. But then again, COVID reared its ugly head and we had to scramble to change our plans. So on very short notice, we had to pack up and leave Virginia. So we're on the road again. I guess we'll see you at our next stop.